Wow.
What is up, internet? Sorry for the weird intro. Welcome to KG Poker. A few days ago, I was invited to a poker tournament. I filmed the outside stuff like that, like I typically do. But then when I got home, I realized that it was a private event, and I don't know how private the event was. So I don't think I'm supposed to share any like specifics. So I'll just show you guys the hands, the chips, the players. But as for location, stuff like that, I guess we're gonna keep that down low for now. This was a private event with a $120 buy-in, 20,000 in chips. We had 11 people with a few rebuys here and there. Pretty interesting. Check it out.
We're having a poker tournament. We're 11 people right now. We're in Jersey. We're cracking
I don't
up.
believe you. Let me count it now.
200 to you, Kevin.
No, the button's Josh.
200. Oh,
Josh, 200. Option. 2,000.
you're not scoring what I got to the boys, right?
No, sir.
All right, good. Yeah. So the first little while of me playing poker, I did not really get any good hands. I was pretty much card dead. The hands that I did win, like boards that got checked down, being on the button. A lot of hands I didn't get to record because of the phone situation. New phone coming soon. The circumstances of this poker game, recording every single hand just wasn't possible. Didn't have a phone charger, phone wasn't all the way charged. Catching up with friends that I haven't seen in years, family that I haven't seen in years. So pretty much, I would say the first half of this poker tournament was not going my way. Not playing a real hand since the tournament started. When I looked down at Jack 6 off on the button in a limped pot, I decide that it's good enough for a raise just on position alone. So I make it 1,600 to go. I get one caller, and we go to a board of ace, 9, queen, 2 clubs. Player checks it to me, and I feel like checking back would be optimal because if I had an ace or a queen here, I probably wouldn't bet, having this board so dominated, being heads up. So I check, and we see the turn, which is a 7 of spades. He checks it to me again, so now it's time to continue with my bluff. I throw out the same bet of 1,600, and he folds. I show my hand once he tells me he had a pair to show the table and vlog the bluff.
We do it to Gaji.
I was so bad with my 7. So bad, I want to call it my 7. I fold.
You had me.
Did I have you?
Wow. Guess what? He has a poker face.
So you're a shit player.
He only showed that for the bar.
Alright, we're here. Who's chip leader? Yee, go ahead.
I was abused, boys.
That's why I'm wearing this hat.
Shake fast. If I go for the bluff again, is anybody gonna get mad?
These you tell the boys, my friend.
I definitely can't call.
I can't cheat because you've got the camera on.
In this hand, I'm in the small blind for 200. I look down at 4 or 5 off. When it gets limp to me, I decide to just complete because I don't see the player on my left raising all too much when in the blinds. Big blind checks his option. I check dark, and we go to a flop of 9, 3, king, all hearts. Nothing too exciting here. It gets checked around, and then we see the 9 of spades on the turn. I see no reason to bet here. We have 5 high, so I check, and it gets checked around again. The river comes the 8 of hearts. I decide to draw a small bet of 500, and the boys start talking about what I have here.
Nickel. I know what you got. I know exactly what you got. I swear, I know what you got.
He's got his butt.
Nope. I'm not gonna say anything.
I know he's
I'm not in.
He's got the 9, but the 9 don't mean nothing.
No, you don't got that.
I knew.
I love that.
I hope someone's got the 9.
We get called by one player. I announce my hand, and somehow, it's good.
I would love to see that.
What do you got?
You had the 9.
Figured someone has.
I was just big.
1,800.
I believe the blinds are either 3-6 or 4-8 at this point. I look down at ace-king off in mid-position and raise to 1,800. Something to note here is that the player on my left has not called in a big pot and lost since we sat down. He called a hand earlier with ace-king high versus another player's 8,000 chip river bet with ace-jack high on a super wet textured board. Honestly, after seeing him play a few crazy correct calls, I thought early on that this dude was going to win the whole tournament. I get 2 callers, and we go to a flop of 4, 8, 9 rainbow. I throw out a C bet of 1800, really hoping to take it down here and now, but we get the bad news when the player to my left tosses in the call. Mid-position player folds, and we go to a turn, which is the 2 of hearts. I check it thinking he must have something. I haven't seen him get out of line since the tournament started. I figured if he checks, we see a free river card. If he bets, we'll call anything reasonable with our 2 overs. But he then shoves all in for my entire stack of about a little over 30,000. I was not expecting this, and he definitely played this hand perfectly. If he has anything connected with this board, I am praying that I'm not drawing dead. He could have any set here. He could also have any ace x hands of hearts to go as a semi-bluff, since the ace of hearts is still not accounted for. I fold, and as you can hear in the video,
I fold. Check it out.
I don't know what you think you're. No way.
Nice hand.
as I was stopping the recording, they showed the river, which was the ace of diamonds. He then said that he had ace-jack, which is absolutely heartbreaking to hear. I don't know if he had hearts, but I gotta say bravo to you, sir. He played that hand perfectly and got me to fold. The better hand absolutely got owned here.
So take back. 18-2. So this is what you can win.
18-4 is the bet. Leave all the chips in front of you guys. Let me explain to you how the best way to do it. Yeah, 18-4 is the bet. That's it. Flip them up, guys. Aces, king, queen. Ace, queen.
I'll give 4, 5,
Ace
5
queen.
hearts.
Keep it clean, I'll be happy.
Bring the club.
No club.
Shit.
Come on, baby, right there.
Everybody's drawing dead. You win. You got it.
Yeah.
Winner. All right. He wins all that. You got to give him 18-4. Nice hand killer. Beautiful.
It's all about the pot of blue egg, sir.
I'll take aces next, please. Thank you.
After playing a long time without getting a decent hand, I look down at ace-6 suited, and I call the big blind. We go 4 ways to the flop, which comes ace-3-6. When it's on me, I bet 2,500, and we get 2 people to fold. 1 person tosses in the call. The turn comes the 8 of diamonds. When it's on me, I again bet 2,500. He snap calls, which is a little concerning. We go to the river, which is the 5 of spades. Once he checks again, though, I feel like I have this hand locked up. I bet another 2,500. He once again snap calls.
I got an ace.
I got you. 2 pairs.
I got aces and sixes. Ho, ho, ho.
What do you mean aces?
Two pairs. Aces and sixes.
I say I have an ace, thinking that's good enough, but then he says he has 2 pair. I then flip over my hand and say I have 2 pairs as well, which made me feel like a total jerk. I flip over to 2 pair, aces and sixes, which is better than his 6s and 8s, and we take it down. Shortly after that hand, we make it to the final table. I'm going to interrupt this video really quickly. I just wanted to ask you guys, are you guys okay with this kind of content? I didn't really get to record as much as I would like when I'm in a casino and stuff like that, because when I'm in a casino, I'm not really talking to the other players. I'm more focused on the cards and stuff like that. This was like a friendly gathering. I haven't seen my friends in years. A lot of hands that I didn't even get to record because I just didn't have the time. I was in conversation, or at the same time, this phone is horrible that I got. But new phone coming soon. 22nd, we will have a new phone. You guys like content like this? Are you guys okay with the private invitation poker games that are not in casinos? Let me know so I can know if I should keep uploading them to this channel or if I should upload them to my primary channel where I post regular vlogs. I'll just keep the family-friendly games and stuff on that channel. In this hand, blinds are 8-16, and I look down at king 10 off. When it's on me, I raise to 4,500, and we get 2 callers. The board comes 4, king 10, 2 diamonds. It gets checked to me, and I bet 6,600. Probably could have went even bigger here since we have 2 diamonds on the flop, but because they didn't raise pre-flop, I don't think it's going to matter too much. They're probably going to fold, and if they don't, we could bet huge on the turn if a scary card doesn't come. After thinking for a long time, they both fold, and we take down another pot.
I want to see what we'll do if I know.
Oh, don't look at it. You can't look at it. Oh, shit. You can't look at
Wow.
the card, Daddy. Look at it. You can't do
Eighth
that
on the
shit.
river.
Not nice. Not nice.
Can I look at it?
No, we're good.
No, we're good. I don't blame you. 7,000.
Cowboy bets at 7,000.
Be honest, you know what I did?
If I hit anything, I would have stood
How
up.
much you made it? 7?
Not my hand in particular, but I had to share this on the vlog. People were getting low stack. People were starting to make moves. A guy bet pre-flop. Another guy raised all in, trying to get that guy off of his hand. Somehow, some way, he bluffed against aces with 3 deuce.
Promise you watch it.
3, 2, 1. I know 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna get a deuce right now.
The 3 or the 2 is there.
Whoa!
Yes, sir. I know.
What? Oh my God!
Come on, guys. All right. He wins that. He wins that. That's his. He had more. That's his pot. You win that. Wow. That was crazy.
By some miracle, he flops a 3, turns a 3, and rivers a 3 against pocket aces. He hits quads. What an absolutely crazy, unbelievable hand. Blinds are 1-2 for this hand. I look down at 10-6 of hearts. I call a 2,000 and we go to a flop which comes 3, 4, 5, 2 diamonds. I check. A player bets 3,000. Me and another player toss in the call. The turn comes the queen of spades. I check. The player bets 5,000. Once again, me and the other player makes the call. The river is the 2 of spades, giving us the second nut straight right behind 6-7. When it's on me, I make a bet of 18,500 and we get 1 caller. He has the straight to the 5 with an ace.
Got combination. Not yet. 5?
Yeah, 18-5.
I probably should have shoved here, but if I get snap called by like an ace X of spades or something that river to flush, it would have been a huge blow to my stack, if not take me out of the whole tournament. So I'm happy to get what I could with this hand.
Okay, Moses, 3,000.
In this hand, we look at the best hand in poker, pocket aces. We're facing a raise of 6,500 and a call. So when it's on me, I decide to go huge.
Raise 18,000.
The player next to me has a low stack. He's the guy that lost with pocket aces earlier to quad 3s. He goes all in for 17,000, so he's in for less. The original bettor, when it's on him, says the magic words that everyone wants to hear while holding aces.
On you for 18, bro.
He shoves all in for somewhere around 80 to 100k. We didn't really get a count. After he shoves all in, the player that called the 6,500 earlier, he's thinking about it for a little while. He eventually folds.
I call.
That's all Vinny can win right now. Plus this. Now let me count this.
Hey, you don't need to count it. We're good. Just hook them up. Wow. That hasn't happened to me in a long freaking time.
The all in for less player flips over pocket aces as well. The player who shoved all in, the original aggressor pre-flop, shows queen 9 of spades. I guess he didn't believe trying to just bluff me off of my hand or whatever, but we had it this time. We go to a run out.
Sorry, guys. So far, queen is the winner. Aces is good. Aces with 2s, chop pot.
We chop the all-in player's pot, and I take down the rest of the chips.
Hold on. I don't know if I have it covered.
You got it covered.
Flip one more.
And now, what I'm gonna do is
Chop that. Sir?
So you,
What a hand.
you get that and then Vinny gets all this. Yeah, right, Vinny.
Hey, bro.
Fives there.
Still good.
King.
King killed
King's
me.
got it. Nice cover.
Sorry, guys.
5,000.
After that pocket aces hand, it was all smooth sailing. Everything just kept going our way. That hand really turned the tournament around to be in our favor, and we couldn't lose.
Me, Jordan, and Michael, first, second, and third. I had a monster chip lead, so there wasn't really any point. Oh, for it.
More fun playing with
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 750, first place. Not too bad. Had a blast with these guys.
We made it to the final table. We made it to top 3, and then we basically took it down. Once I had such a commanding chip lead, there really wasn't any reason to play anymore. It was basically all in one hand and ended. So instead of playing longer and only giving second place like 400, we gave him an extra $100. We gave him 5 and we ended the game early. Because you know there's always a chance that he could come back and win it. Very unlikely, but we gave him an extra 100 to end the game early. So we was in for 120. We took it down, first place, and we're out for 750. Pretty good turnout, especially playing poker with my friends that I haven't seen in years. To get back together, everyone's still playing poker, everyone's still enjoying it, and to take down my first tournament back in town, back in New Jersey. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.